Hi, welcome to Real Estate Talk Tuesday. My name is Connie Grant.
And I'm Tracy DeMonso.
And Tracy and I are both realtors with Remax Real Estate Lethbridge. And Tracy, I just wanted to ask you, when is a good time for a buyer and a seller of a property to be represented by the same real estate agent?
The answer is almost never. When representing both parties, the agent cannot use their tough negotiating skills to get the highest price for the seller or the lowest price for the buyer. It's almost impossible. When representing a buyer and seller together, the agent cannot have an undivided loyalty to just one side. And how does the buyer know that he didn't overpay for the property? And how does the seller know that he didn't undersell that property?
Right. And when the same real estate agent represents both parties, almost always there's a conflict of interest. So you as the buyer or the seller has the opportunity to ask that the realtor represent you exclusively. Mm-hmm. So you each have your own realtor, or you agree to have that realtor facilitate the transaction and still allow both parties to work with the same real estate agent, or the buyer or the seller can choose to just represent themselves.
Right. And with today's informed consumers finding most of the homes on the internet prior to looking, they feel the logic that if they just go through the same agent, that they can speed up the process and they can bypass one of the commissions in thinking that they can get a little bit lower price on the property, but that rarely works out. Right. Yeah. As a buyer, you might think that you can cut your costs, speed the deal through, but when you're working with an agent, your own agent that represents you, that agent should be able to negotiate the best price, even better than going through the same agent.
Right, and just to be clear, we just want to let you know that if there's two different agents that work for the same real estate brokerage, that's fine. We just are specifically talking about a real estate agent representing both parties together.
Right.
So what's the moral of today's story?
If you burn a candle from both ends, you're more than likely to get burnt.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll see you next time. Thanks.
Bye.